Okay, so let's try that again. Not really gonna focus on persuading people this time. I'm just gonna try and get the mission done. Like we're right near the end. So I mean, what's the point? I don't need any more agents. I've got must have like 30 in the tanks. So we're not starving for agents. I only use 4 per mission, and they usually don't die. So there's not all that much point in us trying to persuade those people. And it's time consuming and it takes a lot of effort, so we might as well just try and skip that. Well, focus on the mission, and if we can persuade like 1 or 2 on the side, then obviously that's something, but it's not really something we need to go out of our way to get done. I have to say I quite like this map, like the goldy gold pavement, goldish looking pavement. I guess it's a homage to the original Syndicate and the gold pavement they had in that. Although with Syndicate it's more like you had colour coded, well, it was palette swapped streets and stuff, and you had a few different palette swaps for the streets. I wonder if this will do much damage. So I did like try and replay the level off screen a few times just to get a feel for it, like trying to persuade people, but that really didn't work out that well. And I also found that satellite raying isn't that great at killing agents. I guess they must be heavily modded. And that's why, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. Oops. It's a little closer than I wanted them to get. Seems to be working pretty well. Wait, was that a woman? Should probably move 4 up, to be honest. Wow, these guys are quick. I mean, makes sense. But still, they're quick. And there's just a bunch of guys just sat there. That's kind of weird. I think we could persuade what's left.
Indoctrinator, ready.
So I think each of our zealots can probably persuade 4 agents. if we get enough people. How many is there? Okay, that's full.
Selected.
Gonna use the old
Indoctrinator.
clone shield persuader-tron trick. Yay! Need to get that car as well, don't we?
Ready. Indoctrinator.
So I think what we'll do is we'll get 2 to put on his old disguise. And where is he? Is that him? That's him, isn't it? Okay. Put on his disguise, he can get the car for us. We'll bring that around, or bring that over.
Selected. Selected.
We'll let all of them get in. Then we'll plant ourselves in a deserted spot to come and pick up the agents. Then get out of the car, persuade them. Then we can get what's his face. Okay. This is still pretty complicated, to be fair. This is... Wait, where's one? Oh, okay, is that...
Ready.
This is more complicated than just running and gunning, but still. So what we want to achieve is keeping the car out of harm's way at all times. Oh, I lost that guy. Oh, that's a shame. But then I do have like, is it 4 agents? Should we get rid of that tank? That might be a complication later, man.
Selected.
Okay. See, I get the sense there was just a civilian in there rather than a Eurocop agent, because I don't think that actually fires on you.
Ready. Ready. Selected.
So yeah, I'm complicating this further. I'm going to try and destroy these so I can get that guy. And by God, that's stupid, but you know. Because I don't need him. I didn't even shoot you that time.
Ready.
So that there's an entrance here, but like, well, what looks like a door, a tripwire there, but there's no way for us to get that, as far as I know.
Ready.
I love the way there's just like a random civilian walking into the Eurocorp complex.
Ready. Selected. 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 Selected.
Wait, is he stuck in the wall? Ah, God, he's stuck in the wall, okay. Never mind, never mind. Protect him against what? Oh, okay, until he gets into the car. Until we all get into the car. Oh, that's cool. A bunch of gold zealots. That's pretty neat. Still don't get what these are supposed to look like. The weird zealot cars. That wasn't too bad though. I think the next mission's really gonna suck. Yep, we're gonna die horribly. Yeah, that's the way. It's not really much for us to do. We've got all the mods. Yeah, I'm just thinking. There's nothing really we can do, I don't think. Just read this and jump into it. Yes, they got their special Praetorian Guard. The guys in gold. Yes, I think you can actually just stay here and... I wonder why this is noted. Elevate anti-missile system. Like, you can actually just stand there and after a certain amount of time you die horribly. But obviously we're supposed to fight back. which is what we will try to do. I might just do what I did in the Syndicate version of the map and just hide in a corner, put clone shields on, and then run to the elevator. Because this mission's a bit of a pain otherwise.
Initiating drone connection.
Not to mention this intro sequence, which is a pain in the ass. And you have to watch this every time the mission loads, like if you die, you have to watch this every time. Still haven't decided what I'll do for the next two missions. I don't think this one's that hard, but the final two missions, the one on the space station and the one on the moon, I think that's the last two for the Zealots, are pretty nails. I think they're just as hard for the Zealots as the Syndicate. Could be wrong, could be worse, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't hear great about cheating in the Syndicate campaign. I enjoy finishing these things properly, but then at the same time, the game has these dumb little bugs. I don't really want to have to deal with them.
Selected.
Okay.
Selected.
Is this gonna work? Were we far enough away? Yes. Okay. Wow. How crazy is that? Just gonna say, somebody in there? We could have nicked one of those. I think those actually fire plasma lamps. I don't see the point of them though, because I think they're just as tough as other vehicles, and like once you get plasma lances, like all the vehicles are pretty pathetic. Even with launchers you can do an immense amount of damage to cars. Just get in the bloody thing. Oh, okay. So you don't have a mission on the satellite. That's good.
Selected. Selected.
So how are we going to do this? Probably should have equipped everybody with like nuclear grenades or something, shouldn't I?
Ready. Come on.
Did he chuck any grenades there? No? That's a bit annoying.
Selected.
God damn, those guys are tough.
Selected.
Wow, okay, those guys are really, really tough. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but still. this the entirety of the 9? Or? Okay, now there's 2 more over here. Can we pick up the nuclear grenades? No. That's a shame. Do any of these have oh. So I'm presuming like those 2 can't do anything without the other 6, but it could be disastrously wrong here. Yeah, okay, that didn't work so well.
Selected. Selected.
It's a shame you can't commandeer these at any point. Okay, I don't think I'm doing well here. Yeah, that didn't go so well. So what was it I did before? Because that kind of worked, didn't it? Okay, this is kind of working.
Selected. Selected.
Well, that kind of worked. We knocked out most of the 9. Just need to go over here and knock out this guy. Okay, that's good work. Can we? No. Okay, so that just leaves 1. Oh, okay. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. Oh, wow. Didn't remember that. That's pretty cool, though. Didn't realise that's what the zealots were supposed to look like. I wonder if this one was on a timer like the Syndicate ending, because those last few missions for the Syndicate were really hard. And these seemed a lot easier. I think the not having to do the space station one helped a lot though. Oh, it's worth mentioning as well, they wanted to restart the human race with clones of themselves. Which doesn't sound ridiculous at all. Okay, so that's the church campaign for Syndicate Wars over. I'm not going to let this run for long because it does just loop around, and we've seen it already, to be honest, so just want to say I hope that was fun to watch. That was pretty fun to play. It's a shame the Unguided campaign never got completed, because having 3 campaigns in one would have been a lot of fun. But there you go. It's a common aspect of game design, unfortunately. Developers' ambitions are often a lot bigger than what they can actually deliver, sadly. Not always their own fault, obviously. But yeah, that was Syndicate Wars, the Zealot campaign. That was a lot of fun.